Welcome to the Seattle Real Estate with Urban Ash, your go-to podcast for all things Seattle and Seattle real estate. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer, an experienced investor, downtown resident, or simply just curious about the latest market trends, we've got you covered. I'm Urban Ash, a 20-plus year downtown resident and real estate professional. Together, we'll uncover insider tips, share expert insights to help you navigate the market, and showcase community leaders and organizations. So join me as we dive into everything from the rental and sales market to the rich community life that makes Seattle so unique. Thanks for joining today. We're going to be chatting with Monica of the Downtown Seattle Association's MID, that's Metropolitan Improvement District. And she was so gracious over the summertime to meet with us when we held our Seattle Condo Expo event. And she chatted more about the ambassador program, which I think is so fundamental to our downtown core. If you guys are downtown and you see the folks that are in the fluorescent yellow and blue jackets, cleaning our streets, keeping them safe and friendly, they just are really a ray of sunshine, especially coming through COVID and transforming our streets and just being there when you need them. There's a hotline if you're a resident or even a visitor downtown that you could call if you see something that needs to be addressed on the streets. They have a new program. They'll actually walk you to and from different places in the downtown core if you need. And they're also hosting and activating the core spaces, different parks downtown with holiday events this year, which all are free for the community to partake in. And it's just very exciting to feel the vibrancy of the downtown core and all these new programs that are being offered specifically. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out and let's dive in. Good morning. Thanks, Monica, for joining this morning. We're looking forward to kind of chatting about the Downtown Seattle Association and the Metropolitan Improvement District, which are huge assets to our downtown core. We've been, advocates of the program that you guys have downtown just from the very start, just because, and even during COVID, I think is where I started kind of paying more attention, getting more involved, just because you guys were kind of like, little rays of sunshine out on the streets while every doom and gloom was going on around us. And I feel like John really kind of spoke true to what was going on in the downtown core and really put forth all the energies and efforts to really try to revitalize it and turn things around. So I know that over the last year and two, there's an increased presence of all the fluorescent yellow jackets downtown, and you guys have expanded your services and have hired more people. And so I want to just talk about the program just in general. And thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Ashley. Good morning. Thank you for having me. So lovely to have the opportunity to speak to you folks earlier this year, I think in the summertime. So it's always nice to connect with you guys. And thank you for all the support that you give to our ambassadors. It's so greatly appreciated. So a little bit about downtown in the DSA and who we are at the Metropolitan Improvement District. So we were established in 1958. We're a business membership organization whose mission is to create a healthy, vibrant downtown for all. And we do that through a number of ways and tactics. So from advocacy, marketing, but most importantly through direct services with the Metropolitan Improvement District. So the MID was founded in 1999, and the Downtown Seattle Association is the managing agent of the MID. So our downtown ambassadors make up sure that 300 square blocks within downtown. So our boundaries are going to be north to Denny, east to the I-5 corridor, west to the water, and south right where the Silver Cloud and T-Mobile Park are. So we've extended those boundary lines last year when we went through our mid-renewal. So our downtown ambassadors want to ensure that downtown is clean, clear, and cared for. Those are our 3 C's that we talk about all the time with our team members. So as you can see them throughout downtown, cleaning the sidewalks, alleys, scraping paint and graffiti, pressure washing, providing directions, welfare checks on the vulnerable, and then setting up our urban parks and public spaces. So we often tell people it is unthinkable, but downtown would look like if it wasn't for their daily efforts, just like you kind of stated, like during the pandemic, they were definitely those rays of sunshine in their bright fluorescent yellow vests
Mhm.
and shirts out there. We also have relaunched a new partnership with Uplift Northwest to increase activity down in the public realm to assist us with our cleaning services. So we are partnering with them to have 10 ambassadors every day, Wednesday through Saturday, which is the busiest kind of foot traffic days, to assist with just core services in regards to like sweeping and cleaning the streets. So it's a great opportunity for folks that are looking to get back into the workforce with daily kind of labor. And then we have the opportunity to maybe see how they're progressing and then turning that into a direct hire opportunity. So that's something that we just started a couple weeks ago. We did do it a while ago, and the program was called Jobs Connect through United Way of King County. Through the pandemic, of course, things shifted and changed. So we're really happy to kind of bring that program back to the mid ambassadors and to help us. Um, Also proud to say that we don't really have any open positions anymore. Have a great recruiter on my team that's definitely working with me and others to charge that effort. We are very intentional about our hiring. And so every 2 weeks, we onboard about 7 new folks.
Yeah. So
So
how many total do you have now, ambassadors?
total ambassadors that we currently have is 165.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure you can see that the number has just
Oh, yeah.
grown and grown.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely can. And I think this have the hours also changed or extended?
Absolutely. So we're now a 7-day a week operation. So our hours are from 6:30 in the morning to 9:30 p.m.
Hmm.
Our safety team ends around 9, but our cleaning team kind of wraps up around 9:30. Obviously, with daylight savings and the time change, we're really focusing on those after dark hours in the core areas. So retail core, Belltown, and then Pioneer Square where the shopping districts are. So really focusing in on those.
Yeah, that's so great. And honestly, when it gets dark so early, it's just nice to have other people on the streets with you. And, they just it's actually a comforting feeling. And I walk around, I go to a lot of appointments, try not to be, out there too late at night by myself. But at the same time, when I do find myself out there, and also everyone is so friendly. That's just one thing that, I think of the ambassadors, like smiling, saying good morning, like everyone is just so warm and friendly. So I think you guys are doing a great job on the hiring for sure.
Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, we're really intentional. We work with a lot of community partners. So, me and my team, we go out and we advocate to different community partners. As you know, we are an employer that's really intentional about giving opportunities to those who might have barriers to employment. So I work a lot with, we're just awarded an award through drug court because of our efforts with hiring participants from them. We work a lot with the reentry community through the Department of Corrections as well, and have those community partnerships. When you're talking about being out late at night or just walking alone, one of the programs that we do offer that has definitely gotten an increase in usage because we've really been talking about it and advocating about it is our Safe Walk program. So
Mm.
something good for your residents and folks to know about downtown is they can call our number, so 441-3303, and get a safety ambassador to safe walk them anywhere within the mid boundaries, even if that means walking from Pike Place Market to picking up groceries back to their building or to a show at the Fifth Avenue. That's definitely something that we do, and we've been talking about more, and we've had an increase in those. So just want to ensure that everybody feels safe. Public safety is definitely a hot topic right now. So want to ensure that our team is assisting with folks coming, not only living in downtown, but visiting downtown to
Yeah,
feel safe as they're going from point A to point B.
that's great. I didn't even know that existed. And I know that a lot of people, even in my building or whatnot, would definitely use that as a resource too. So we'll pass it on.
Yeah, definitely pass that on. So yeah, for those that don't know, I kind of talked about our boundaries. So the mix of uses throughout these neighborhoods, for example, is a strength. So especially when compared to the number of our peer downtowns because we're not overprescribed to, for example, office space. So like for an example, New York Times ran a piece examining downtown areas of major cities. They noted that less than 15% of downtown Seattle's square footage of space was dedicated to office. Compare that to downtown Boston, which is 83%, and then downtown San Francisco is 74. So
Wow.
we have a record residential population in downtown, with more than 106,000 people, which
Hmm.
encompasses some of your residents. And we have room to continue growing that over the next few years. So for example, there's more than 18,000 residential units proposed or planned or under construction right now. Um, so then as our population grows, of course, we just got out of our big cruise season, and now we're going to go into the holidays and of course hosting the World Cup. So lots and lots that are going on to gear up for those things. So I don't know if you guys have seen like
Yeah.
all the wonderful work, like the Overlook Walk in the
Oh,
new
it's amazing.
aquarium.
It's completely transformed the waterfront area and just how you move from Pike Place to the waterfront. I mean, I was so surprised. I went on the grand opening day, and that first landing when you get down there, you're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that this has all been like built now and completed." But the space that it allowed for people to walk on down to the waterfront, and it's just such a huge asset. It's amazing.
It's beautiful in a very safe way, like
Mhm.
over the street. Yeah, I used to live actually in Belltown, so facing
Mhm.
Elliott Bay, and then just seeing the transformation of like the viaduct coming down and what it looks like today, and being able to use so much of that usable public space, the playground there, it's absolutely gorgeous. So
How is the DSA or mid? How are you guys working with the waterfront just in terms of your guys' involvement of keeping that clean? Are you involved at all with the waterfront
yeah,
park?
so we partner with Friends of the Waterfront to ensure that public spaces that touch the outskirts of that park are clean and safe. We don't necessarily program and or activate
Mhm.
within that public space, but we have 4 parks that we do manage and activate within downtown now.
Okay.
So that did increase before the mid renewal a couple years ago.
Okay.
But we definitely work with them and partner with them, lots of collaboration. They recently came to one of our all hands meetings to talk about all the different things that they're doing. They definitely don't have the large employee base that the mid does. So any way that we can assist and partner with them, we're happy to do so.
Yeah, great. And so, what if you want to just name off those four parks that you guys do oversee?
Yeah, so we oversee Occidental Square, so Occidental Park, Pioneer Park. So we do the tables and chairs set up and set up some games, and then we were working to get, I don't know if you guys have been down to Pioneer Square lately, but they have that nice lighting installation down there.
Yep.
Bell Street Park as well as Westlake Park. So Westlake and Occidental have
Mhm.
been the ones that we've um been activating for about almost 10 years now.
Mhm.
And so now really charging forward with Bell Street and then Pioneer Park. So yeah, it's looking
And
really
Bell
good.
Street is on Bell and First.
Yes, so it's from on Bell Street from First to Fourth, actually.
Yep, gotcha.
Yes. So
Yep.
it kind of goes through that area.
Yeah, very cool. Do you want to talk about any of the holiday stuff that you guys have going on?
Yeah, we have lots of fun holiday stuff. So holidays kick off on Friday, November 29th. So the day after Thanksgiving. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of preparation going on already. The star at the old Macy's building is already up and shining bright. And I walked by Nordstrom the other day and they're already building Santa's little little tree house. So lots going on. But the tree lighting celebration at Westlake Park, like I said, is the day after Thanksgiving on November the 29th. So everything will kind of kick off around 3 o'clock, then with the tree getting lit at approximately between 5 and 5:30. So we're gonna have live music there. We have a lot of other holiday things going on, and I'm gonna reference our website. I'll read them off as well, and they're always there to reference as well, with lots of like QR codes and things to do. So for example, we're gonna have holiday art workshops in Westlake. So that also starts on November 29th. Those are gonna be reoccurring. And then Santa Saturdays. So Santa will be in Westlake Parks on Saturday, starting on November 30th. There's gonna be live music, pictures with Santa, etc. Um, and then more art workshops every weekend. Then in Pioneer Square, we're gonna have the Dickens Carolers with the Sounds of the Season at Pioneer Park. Um, and then on December 7th, it's going to be the Jingle Bell Jam concerts with the band Dancer and Prancer. So that'll be fun. And then the ice skating ring, the return of that in Occidental is going to be on December the 13th. So Friday, December the 13th, it's going to extend through that weekend. So that's fun. It's free ice skating.
Oh.
So everybody go and enjoy. And then through that time, we'll have carolers and different activations, as well as a holiday market bazaar in Occidental Square while we have the ice skating ring up. So that's going to last throughout the weekend as well. And then every kind of Saturday is going to be another concert in Westlake Park. So the holiday harmony pop carolers will be there, polyrhythmics. So lots of fun holiday things that are going to go on. So
That's great. Yeah, I love
yeah.
hearing about that. I mean, again, our downtown core has come so far in the last, I'd say 2 years, really. And I feel like every single year is getting better and more people are coming out. Even the downtown just feels more vibrant with people on the streets and what have you. So it's good to have, especially during the holidays, because it's kind of a warm time that, community, everyone wants to kind of be together, be social, be with family and friends. So it's
Mhm.
nice to hear more of these activities are going on for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely nostalgic, right? You think of
Yeah.
being a kid and going downtown and enjoying the lights and the holidays. So glad that we're able to bring so many of these great activations and that they're free. So they're
Mm-hmm.
free for everyone to enjoy, which is fantastic.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's great. Sweet. Is there anything like as a resident who lives downtown, how can we further support the mid and the DSA?
Yeah, I think you guys supporters. I think the way that our ambassadors feel the most appreciated because they really are the ones boots on the ground out there. I mean, the weather it's beautiful today, but it's cold and rainy season. Just definitely greeting them, saying hello, thank you, we appreciate you. We have a monthly ambassador of the month that we nominate. So your residents or in any of our ratepayers are happy to nominate any ambassador that you see doing a great job in
Hmm.
regards to our core values. So collaboration, perseverance, integrity, innovation, excellence, which they really do portray those core values every single day. So thanking them, and just being an advocate for downtown. If you guys see something that needs to be addressed, please feel free to call that number, that 441-3303. Our dispatchers are there and they're happy to answer the calls. They get in even earlier, so they'll get there about 5:30 in the morning till about 9:45 p.m. So happy to kind of triage any of those early morning things that might be happening around the property. But yeah, just here to help, and please use our safe walk and tell
Hmm.
everybody that, you appreciate the mid and DSA. We're definitely doing things to ensure that the downtown it's definitely, like you said, changed and revitalized in the past 2 years. And then hopefully to see that trajectory move forward. We're really hopeful, especially with Amazon's return to office starting in January, definitely getting more office workers back. We are committed to being in the office. So that's something that we really do believe in.
Yep. And your guys' office, if you want to talk about the location there for where you guys are located.
Yeah, we're located at the Times Square building. So our Mid and Masters deploy there on Times Square. It's on Stewart between 4th and 5th. And then the administrative office is where I sit, and the rest of our executive team, we're at the Tower building, which is located at 7th and Olive.
Yep.
So very close by. We are working to get a space where we can all be together under one building, where we can have more storage for our trucks and bigger locker rooms for our ambassadors and more training facility opportunities for them. So more to come on that. We might be moving
Yeah.
soon. So it's exciting.
Great. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you guys have a lot of equipment, and like you said, trucks and just, things that come and go out of that Times Square building that I'm always shocked when I go down there and see like, where are you guys fitting all this stuff? It's crazy.
It is.
So,
We do have a lot of our fleet that's in the securities building. So
yeah,
most of
okay.
our trucks are parked there and our trikes. But like, for example, we do all of the mechanics in-house. So we all of that is done with our teams and our ambassadors. And Steve, who's the director of the cleaning services program, just won an award at IDA, which is International Downtown Association, for the trike program and the innovation with
Yeah,
that. So it's really cool, the stuff that we're doing
yeah,
in Seattle.
good. Well, thank you. I won't take it too much of your time here. Just wanted to give everyone just kind of a update on what you guys have been doing and talk about, the mid and again, we're huge supporters of what you guys are doing. If there's anything that we could be doing to further support, we'll surely do that. We'll continue our efforts, and maybe we'll check in with you early next year just to kind of going into the new year and see how things are going.
Yes, definitely. Happy holidays and enjoy all the holiday festivities downtown.
You will do for sure.
Thank you.
Monica, bye-bye.